Right, we're live, Ruby.
This is very exciting. Our first GT Endurance race, Team Turbocharged Sports. Should be good.
Got a bit of an audio playback going on here. This is awful. Might need you to qualify, Ruben, as I've got some audio issues going on.
Right. Nothing like in at the deep end, right?
Well, it's only because the lap's so long, but the sound's duplicated.
You need to set us up in quali. Hang on, let me.
The car should be in the qualifying setup.
Yep, okay, cool. Let's go for it. I've not raced in this qualifying setup at all, so this should be interesting.
It's the same as what you had earlier, or the other day.
Just with not a lot of fuel in. We'll see how we go. Just the aim today, keep it on the black stuff for me. Keep it between the lines. Definitely carry a little more through there. Get it turned in. So, yeah, let's get it switched on this brake bias, I think. Try and send this a little bit forward. It suits me a little better.
Still think, yeah. My audio is still not sure what's going on. Right, nail it, Rubes.
What is it you're hearing? Is it two of me, two of you?
That's two of me. So as I'm talking, I can hear playback in my ear.
All right, man. Here comes your first time left.
Okay.
I don't know if the stream's got that, so I'm just gonna mute.
First of my tricky corners not spun, which is great. And off and away. Try and give myself a straight line up here. Miss this right curve. Take a little on the left. In there.
It's just my headset by the sounds of it. Playback's all right, so apologies to everyone, but we're back. It's a nice line, that. You gotta be careful of that curve on the right, but yeah, nice line.
Sorry, that's a poor corner, that one. Lost all of the good work done, but kept it between the lines, okay? That's the aim.
Absolutely fine, mate. I'm not really too sure what happened. It was almost as if you just didn't turn.
Yeah,
Everything else was fine.
just a lot of understeer there.
One more lap.
Here you go, buddy. Nail it.
23 points.
We've got one in.
6.
17th's a little far back, isn't it? But
What would be funny about it, I think 223 is one of your better laps, isn't it?
oh, that's a shame. Well, there we go. That's what our quali will be. It's 223. It's for a first lap out there, mate. It's a pretty good lap for me. Not quite to the levels of yourself, but
My
not bad.
fastest lap the other day would have been about on par with pole. But I don't think I don't think I could do any more than that. You wouldn't have had the time anyway. There's only 20 seconds left.
So what do you want to? Okay, yeah, fine. Well, that makes me feel better. What do you want to do then? You want to head off in 17th? Well, that's where it is at the moment, not necessarily where it ends, but
You can do that. I can do first stint and then swap over if you wish. You do the middle stint.
yeah. See, I think if you start yourself out there on the grid in 17, you're quite quick. You can soon get past a few. See some of these superstar overtakes.
I mean, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to keep with a slightly lower fueled car.
Okay.
I hope that.
I think if you'd have told me I only had a one lap opportunity, I probably wouldn't have pegged it quite as well. So I'm happy with that.
Oh dear. Right, I don't know how you can get the what's it called, the old black box up, so you can kind of tweak stuff for me. But
So if I do the spotting for you,
yeah,
so there's a little button here where I can just hit start
yeah. So
spotting.
spotting takes away my thing, so don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was going to say. Yeah.
But there
So
is a
that's
thing where you can tweak stuff on the fly. Can't remember what button it is. You might just need to. It's like what's it called? It's like racing or something or other.
Have you gridded up, by the way?
Not yet. I'm just literally just changing the setup.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm just going to have a little tinker on my overlays here using Race Lab, just the freebies. I haven't paid for this, but it's pretty good what's on there.
Alright, man, we got a lineup on the
What's
right side.
available.
The estimated SOF is 1,021. Pit road is closed. We expect to be
Just want
flying
to
to the
make that
podium.
a little smaller. Doesn't take up quite as much of my screen.
Sorry, I'm just fidgeting. Appreciate you got bangs
The
down
left hand side there. Okay. Here he is in.
My headlights
seconds
work,
to
so
go.
I can flash.
Yeah.
I think I also read the Ferrari got nerfed. I think it's
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I think it's had some of the power taken off. I think it's now like 2%
Right.
less power, whereas it was 1.
Okay.
I think, but I
Yep.
made that up. And we've got a Playboy beside us. I don't think you'll see it on my stream, but I think there's a Playboy beside us.
It's the 42 car. It's the 27 car. It's the 8 car. It's the 10 car. It's the 32 car.
What's the odds on people are going to go on the wrong straight? because obviously it starts going down towards El Rouge.
It's the 32 car.
So it starts after the first, effectively the first corner.
Yeah, which normally does, but depends. If the leader goes earlier, then people will go, and there's already a crash. Fantastic.
Pace cars in.
I just don't get how people can't do this.
It's the 32 car.
Okay.
I just don't understand how people can't just drive behind people.
Green, green, green. Got one on your left. Still there. Keep right there.
This is really bloody intense.
Clear on the left. Got one on your left. Still there? Hold your line. Keep right there.
Carnage corner for me, people at my level. Yes.
All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Keep right there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there.
I saw some smoke. I saw
All
smoke.
Clear, all clear.
Really good. Oh, a little look at their turbocharged sports livery in the dark.
All clear, all
You might be
clear.
able to see it now with the cars behind us.
We can see a little, yeah, looks good. The white, red, black.
Car up ahead. Car stop
Yeah,
ahead.
looks very smart.
Go
Very
right.
smart.
We've got some wipeouts.
Yeah, it's well held, mate. I think, yeah, keeping it under control like you have is good. Just pick them off as they go. People pressing a little too hard. Cog tires, full tanks of fuel.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping we've got a little. I would imagine we probably got less fuel than most, so
Yeah.
we may have a bit of a performance difference, but
It's good.
I'm not sure what position we're up to.
So 16 is what it says on my screen. But it needs to refresh, so. Up to 11th, mate. Just refresh then as you went over the line.
22.352. You're in the top 20. Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Chance my arm there, but he was braking so early. Got a yellow. Got a yellow. Where is he? Oh, he's there.
Go right.
He's got to slow down.
Yeah, there's a couple of, by the looks of it, with meatball flags heading in. We've got a black flag out there already as well. If you're wanting to watch Harry's stream, if you head over to our @Turbocharged Sports YouTube channel, he's on there.
That was close.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, working your way through him nicely, mate. That's good work.
How long is it? 2 hours or 3 hours?
It's a 3-hour endurance. Yeah. So from what you were talking about, more fuel might just be a hindrance because you end up with no tyres anyway when you're low fuel. So I kind of take whatever you suggest on the middle stint. I guess just jump in the car with the same setup as what you've started with.
Yeah, I think it's only really as we get towards the end that we want to try and work it out.
Yeah.
I've just got a dog just joined the stream. Good boy, Mav.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Thank you. Oh. Do you have any idea what the sort of laps the leaders are doing?
Let me have a little look.
Not that we're competing with them, but... Got a fan in here now, but I'm not sure if it's blowing down the mic.
No, it's nice. It's all good.
Okay,
There's an
cool.
incident ahead. Slow car ahead. We got a slow car up ahead.
Ooh, big crash,
There's a slow
big
car
crash,
on the right. Go left.
big crash.
There's a funny old time on the leader's timing. So he did a 2:07 on his first lap, which makes no sense. But 2:20, and he's just posted a 2:20.5, 2:20.6. So right on board with him for a lap.
You probably did do a 2:07 because obviously we started that lap a bit further along, didn't we?
Okay, yeah,
Looks
of
like you're in
course.
the top 10. Good job, man. Car on your left. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
This car's irritating me a bit now. Because we got the #1 team behind us, so I imagine he's quick.
Yeah. Not sure what happened to him to head down the
Yeah,
ranks.
there was a big crash we drove past.
Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the right.
We drove past about 4 cars in the barrier, and I think it was one of them. There's no point sending it there. We're only going to ruin both our races.
Yeah, it is a marathon, you know.
One on your right. All clear, all clear. The car in P45 just hit the fastest lap. 20.
Yeah, so there's some of the quick guys out there at 2:20s.
I will apologise, I've just got an X.
That's all good, mate. In my practice, I was averaging one of those a lap, so yeah.
It's 25, then a penalty, and then I think it's like 30 odd for disqualification.
Yeah, we should keep within that. So 2:22.5 was your fastest. I think obviously you're battling through a lot of traffic compared to some of these guys. So.
Bit of overs today. Yeah, I feel like I'm quicker than that Corvette up front. I'm hoping this Ferrari will go through and I can follow him.
24.004.
Because I don't like running that close 2 cars through Eau Rouge, but I'm then not close enough down the straight.
Yeah. Oh. It's got to be there to pick it off when the time comes. Nice. The Ferrari got a bit twitchy behind you there, so a bit of a gap now.
Yeah, this bet's a bit aggressive.
Stick to your lines, mate, and wait for an error. Once you're through him, it's free space for quite some time.
There's an infinite behind.
I'm hoping we can do him down to the bus stop.
Yep, keep tight to him.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Good, mate. It's good.
I had to lift on the corner beforehand, which obviously just meant I wasn't close enough.
509.
Yeah, he's definitely slowing you down, mate. You've got more pace than him. His car's just pretty wide, so you might have to take an
Waits for you to
opportunity.
move, and he then moves. That's what I'm struggling with.
Oh, end of this Camel Straight.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That's it. Make it stick. Make it stick. Really great work. Well done, Harry. You've got a bit of space now, mate.
You can definitely notice the bit more grip you get.
Yeah, not following the car in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already pulled the second half away.
So what's your relative for the car in front?
4 seconds. I think he was 4.5 as I overtook. So we may catch him, and then there's obviously a bigger gap past him.
21.05.
Yeah, you were held up massively there, but that, that's from taking a start off a qualifying done by me. Obviously, you're in amongst cars that do my kind of pace, so it's tricky, especially if they've got a bit of racecraft and they can keep the car wide and keep you behind.
Yeah, I mean, the guy behind, I mean,
21,
he knew how to park it.
6, 8,
Yeah,
that was your
definitely.
possible left position.
Okay, that was my fastest lap, I think. Yeah, and pole first is fastest lap is a 20.6.
Yeah, 221.2 for you. It's good. I mean, it's 3 seconds faster than the previous 2 laps where you were stuck behind those guys. So, yeah. And our man in front of you is doing 222s, 223s. So he's in and around the same sort of pace as you, but he's not as good as you, is he? Let's be honest. I'll stick on board with you for a while.
What you
Some of your
notice
laps.
is when there's no cars around you, it's suddenly you can't see a lot.
Yeah, a lot darker. Yeah. I think that sort of left-hander there is a much slower corner than I kind of give it credit for, really. You don't want to be carrying too much pace through there.
Nah, it's a fiddly one. There's a lot of time to be lost and made in that little section.
Yeah, I think actually enter into there slowly, but with a better kind of exit ready for the longer straights and whatnot is probably a good thing to be doing for me.
Tell you what, the sun playing through my window is hot.
Yeah, I put my blinds shut.
I have up the ABS and traction for the race sim, just to be on the safe side.
9, 7,
Yeah, what have you got those on?
I got them on 4, which I think is the default in the setup that I had it as.
Yep.
So I'm quicker with slightly less traction, but more consistent with it on.
Yeah, I think the TC is probably the only thing I'll bump it up a little bit. I'm pretty comfortable with the brakes. Just put the bias forward, really, for me. That's what I need to do. I have just covered my camera because not sure people want to watch me watching you, so.
So we're catching a guy in front, but not so much the guy in front of that. I mean, on my little mini map, albeit it's not on my stream, it does look pretty spread out.
It's creating a gap for the next stint as well, isn't it? Hopefully.
If you run out onto that exit curve before there, a lot wider and turn in later, a lot easier going flat around that. To be fair, it looks from about 9th or 10th all the way back to about 20th there's a lot. How do you sit still, buddy? Curtis Hoy still hasn't got past that Leonard, who we struggled behind.
Yeah, that'll be costing him.
Thank you.
car coming out of the pits. Got to be aware of that so we don't do what we did. Lost a bit of time there. I'd have gone flat round there. I'd have just gone straight into the back of them.
Which happened to you, didn't it, on exit? You were coming out of the pits and someone just stacked right into you. Nice tight line.
Let's give the lights a flash. Let's see if we can start distracting him. What's fortunate is that a lot of the braking zones are kind of in line with when the curbs start.
Yeah, so that's the line I want to try and take. Stay a little bit tighter, and that just opens up that corner a bit more. Yeah, you're catching him nicely here.
In the main,
Okay,
your line's decent.
Yeah, gotta be a bit braver on the speed in some areas, and yeah, just kind of tweak things here and there. But yeah, you know, 7 months into our iRacing journey, mate, I'm pretty chuffed with where I'm at, really. Probably in amongst the average racer.
There's a big learning curve, which I don't think people quite give it as much credit.
Yeah.
21.681.
When you can check your relative on the guy in front, it'd be good to know what that's at.
Yeah, bear with. I just want to check the weather.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to rain. Okay, we're fine.
I could have looked at that, mate, rather than you.
That's because my windscreen wipers were going, but obviously I had some dirt on it. So 2.2. I was a little bit less, but it's a bit slow for Eau Rouge.
Yeah, that's good.
We are catching 5th, but not a lot.
I think it was sixth lap that you passed me, so that's four laps. You've shaved off 2 seconds from the guy in front. It's good going.
We've got yellow. Always get nervous when I see yellow flags.
Mm. Yeah, there is definitely no rain, so don't panic.
I lost sleep over that.
You shouldn't be sleeping whilst you're driving. Come on. It's nice to ride on board with you for a bit there. I think it's going to be time to switch to TV mode soon. What's creeping up on him?
Yeah, you may get some nice little offboards. Well, Chris Hoy's got past Leonard. He's now 7 seconds behind. We'll see what... That Hoy behind, what sort of laps is he doing?
Let me have a look.
I'm not sure what team he is. I think it's Crumpet, Pickle.
Crumpet and Pickle. Yeah, it is. He's doing 221s, high 221s though, and 222.
So it's pretty similar to us then.
Yes, similar. Yeah, relatively consistent. 222.7. He's just done 2 in a row, but obviously feel like there's a bit of a battle for him going on. I don't think he's lost the guy behind just yet. Oh yeah, no, yes, all good.
His car's starting to liven up a little bit.
When you say liven up a bit, what does that mean? Yeah, your pace, mate, is probably half a second quicker than the other chap. I mean, the last 2 laps you've been a second quicker than him behind you. But
Why is that Porsche still parked there?
and chap in front of you, he's averaging 222s, 222 and a half really. His last 2 laps, he's managed to post a little bit better, 221.8. So you're definitely quicker than him.
He's pushing it because he's just ran wide.
Yeah,
Ooh, he's got no rear end.
Alright, man, back
got the
on
making
lap
of him, so that's for sure.
That was an overtake for position.
Wow, so there's obviously something happened up ahead.
I'm intrigued enough to hit that curb on the exit.
I've got to say, the front end of the BMW is definitely my favourite. Just that little bit more aggressive kind of look about it.
Well, when they released the car, I weren't too sure, but now I think I am starting to like it.
Yeah, and the Porsche looks good. Its frame, its width, just low to the ground. It looks amazing. But from the front,
8 seconds.
it's yeah, it's definitely the BMW that ticks it for me, especially with the lights the way they are.
Alright, let's try not to lose too much time behind this guy.
21.488.
Yep. Keep your powder dry, mate. Yeah, your consistency is brilliant.
Had to lift there as I hit the right hand curb. Got 7.5 laps of fuel left, so I think realistically we got 6, 7 laps till swap over.
Okay. Are we risking potentially having to do a 4th stint here with the lower fuel?
It may be worth next stint just going full, and then you just drive until you feel like you need new tyres or you run out of fuel.
Yeah. Really heavy. Who
You run wide
adjusts
there and
the,
hit that curb, you literally fly off into the air.
yeah. Who adjusts the fuel? Is that you when you come in, or is that me? Or
I've got it on auto.
and it'll fill up, yeah.
Yeah, it'll fill it up to the end of the race or just full.
Cool. All right, don't worry about any of that now. You've got a few laps to get past this guy. You're definitely quicker than him. He's edging a bit away now, but
Yeah, I had a scruffy thing thinking about stuff.
yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah, so I just concentrate on the other
The lead
bits.
is
I got another X, I'm sorry. I didn't think I had, but
7.
2's not bad. But obviously that's coming from me.
8.2 seconds.
what I'm struggling with him is his brake lights don't seem to light up like the other cars.
22.27.
I'm going to up the traction control, you know. That boy's pitted. There's a car still parked up there.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
We did it.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Traction control's made a big difference.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear. $21.745. Got one on your right.
Thanks, Louise.
Clear on the right.
Good work.
We're catching 5th, but I think he's gone through traffic, so we'll see after
Yeah.
traffic if it kind of goes back to about 11 seconds.
We got 2 cars in front of you that are traffic now, yeah?
Yeah. Traction control changed the car much better.
Good to know. Tell you what, mate, your consistency of lap times and delivery of that car around the track has been brilliant.
Cheers, mate. I mean, I'm not a fan of these cars parked up all over the place.
No, there's a few of them as well, isn't there? Yeah, you've done really well at getting the car going forward. It's, I hope I can just maintain where we are, not go backwards too much.
I mean, the practice session, you had the pace.
Yeah, just keep it in the lines. That's it, really. Like I said to you then, I think lose a little bit of pace and keep it in the track is important for me.
These two are racing for position.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear. You have about 5 laps left on fuel.
Cheers, Drake.
That car is a lap down. 21.448.
Alright, traffic is the bit that is always the unpredictable.
Yeah, the chap behind you looked like he was going to try and take a little bit of a dive down that first corner. It's left way too much pace in the car.
Alright,
Oh, I
man,
had
that
a
car is
later
lap down.
entry,
Car on your left.
Okay,
so I was trying to get the switch back.
okay.
Clear on the left.
I'll let him off.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Oh no.
3 wide, you're
Why
in the
is he
middle.
racing me? And I've got damage.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear on the right. You've got wheel damage. That car is a lap down. Got one on your right. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need to tow back to the pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come get you. Car
Yeah,
on
we're
your
fucked.
right.
That's really frustrating.
Why is he racing?
Hmm.
Car on your right. Clear on
Why
the
is he
right.
braked so late?
Alright, man, that car
There's
left.
nothing he needs to do there. Just stay out of the way. He keeps his position. The car's behind. It's, you know, it's the perfect time for him to just ease off, let you through, job done.
Could be a few minutes of repairs.
Car in T1. Just
Yeah,
hit the
you've
bump
you
flag.
set up auto fuel and all that stuff anyway, haven't you? So that will happen as well.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Got a bit of lag going on. I have a bit of jumpy.
8.9 seconds.
I think we're about 10 for 11 at the moment. Still think we can get top 15. Just depends on the severity of this damage. It's really blooming annoying. Although on the map it looks as if everyone's all sort of... No, I think it's just my map rendering in. Ignore me.
Have you pitted?
I'm driving in as we speak.
Yeah, of course. It takes you right around the houses, doesn't it?
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
7 minutes. 7.5 minutes actually. So what's that? 2, 4. So it's about 3 laps. We're going to be about lose 3 laps. Appreciate I ran wide a little bit, but why is he racing? Just watching it to see.
Yeah, me and you both, mate. Yeah.
Just he's braked so late, and then yeah, he hits me twice, and then obviously another car. It was the other car coming in hitting the wheel that did me. It was the Mustang that did our axle.
From my perspective, you're well enough alongside. He knows what's happening here, and he's just kind of turned in, squeezed you a bit, and then, like you say, you got bumped by the other. Just frustrating.
I'll just message him saying just let the lap car through. Right. I'll just quickly hop in it and make sure fuel. Yeah, so that stint, the right hand side, well, the front right, we used about 20%. So I think you can do a full fuel run. It's just 25 laps, about 24, 25 laps. Okay, cool.
I Wi-Fi or PC or whatever it was struggled when there was a lot of cars going on there. Got a
Yeah,
lot
that'll
of
be
blinking
the
going on.
GPU probably. I mean, blinking's connection.
Well, no, as in like the the whole thing blinked, not just the car, like everything. Like it couldn't. It was like buffering almost. It couldn't keep up with it. So.
I don't think you can see the chat. I just said to him, it was like, just let the lap go through, and he's just put, what do you mean? I was just like, I was well beside you and lapping, don't need to push. And I've just put, it doesn't matter. I'm really not getting into that debate.
Yeah.
If that's what you do, that's what you do. Well, we're just gonna have to see what happens. I mean, in the sense of results, like.
All right, that's it. Go.
I'll still have major wheel damage. That's annoying.
Yeah, don't go yet. Wait for the required repairs and the optional repairs, and then do it.
Yeah, get it all done, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Frustrating. I mean, it didn't look like a massive hit, but
it wasn't. It was the Mustang driving straight into our front wheel.
Oh, the front. Okay.
So you'll find the optional is probably the bodywork on the rear, and the required is that whole front left side.
Yeah.
He just T-boned it. Not sure what that's left us on incident points. 6.
6. Yeah.
That's not too bad considering.
If I could deliver 45 minutes with 6 incident points, mate, I'd be really happy.
It's just the other cars. It's literally the other cars.
You called it as well, to be fair. But in my opinion, there's no better place for you to be let past in that scenario.
Well, I know he's just overtook, but the thing is, it's just like, just lift off the throttle and then just let me slide in and carry on, and you'll lose. Well, to be fair, probably at our ability, you won't lose hardly any time, because you'll find that slower entry, you may get a quicker exit. So
I was going to say, I bet he gains it on the left-hander then. Yeah.
So it's not like we're all fucking like Max Verstappen's, where that little lift will cost us half a second, and it will be half a second.
Yeah. Although that was Max Verstappen type of behaviour. Just saying.
I just don't get it. Like, why?
So I take it this will do required repairs, optional repairs, then change our tyres and do our fuel.
I think the
Or
fuel
is
and
all that
tyres
stuff
are already done. But you won't.
Cool.
Just wait until they lift the lollipop stick up. Like when they lift it, just give it a second, because they may plonk it down again. I'm watching this again because I'm just fascinated.
You watched it from the perspective of the Mustang.
No. Because that's the guy there. Old Travis. I mean, he didn't really have anywhere to go because I couldn't stop the car. But if you watch him, he's lifted and then run wide. Ah, okay, he's run across the grass. That's why he's hit me.
Right.
Okay, he's run.
Too much pace carried in. Bit too
Well,
aggressive.
I think. Well, I wouldn't say that. He lifted, and I think because he's lifted, he then thought he could brake later.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bit more annoying now, actually.
I'm ready and on. 15 seconds to go. Camera's back. So we've had nearly 8 minutes in the pit, so it's just over 3 laps. But is what it is, right?
It's fine, mate. I still think we can get a top 20. I mean, we're 31st now. We're a lap behind the team in front. We're a lap behind everyone up to 27th. And then 2 laps with the others. So I still think get a bit of luck. Just be conscious of the guys coming around Eau Rouge.
That car is a lap down.
Right, there you go, mate. Nail it. Your car keeps disappearing. I'm not sure what's going on.
It does, yeah. I think with the oh, that is heavy. I think with the graphics on with the lights when there's a lot of cars, I think it's struggling with that.
When it does that, it's normally connection. So it may be because you're uploading everything. It's just there's a bit of a packet loss.
This car feels heavy.
It'll take 2 or 3 laps before you get the tyre pressures anyway.
Just gonna go a little slower, get my eye in to start with.
I mean, you're in a nice window. I mean, you got 3rd spot gaining, but that's a lap car, so. I say he's gaining. He's not gaining a lot.
A random upshift there. You can feel it, even the weight going through Eau Rouge there. It starts to slide left if you're carrying too much pace going up that hill.
Yeah, I mean, you hit that right-hand curve, you have to get off the throttle and settle it, because it just goes. You're keeping with that guy in front, though, mate. I mean, he is a lapped car, but you're keeping with him. Just be careful using that right-hand curve because it can spin the car. Nice line.
So everyone around me has disappeared. I'm assuming that's because of my
Yeah, you've disappeared.
quality of connection.
I can't watch.
So I don't know where they are right now, which is a nightmare.
Yeah, you've disappeared on mine.
He appeared right in front of me. That's really annoying.
Yeah, you still haven't come back on mine. Oh, you're back. An invalid lap discontinuity, so you just
Yeah, it's just because it couldn't track me the whole way around, so it's fine.
You've disappeared again.
It's typical, isn't it? I haven't had any of these issues. None
You're
at
back.
all.
I mean, my latency is 133, which is typically quite high for me.
Does that mean that there's a lot going on?
That's just like your ping. So that's what causes like your netcode issues, the higher it is.
You got a slow car up ahead. Go left.
That looks like a car with some problems.
Yeah, that shocked me a little bit just to see him there, to be fair.
The car behind you's pitching.
I think we're up to 19th, mate.
What can I say? I'm pretty good, right?
4 laps off the lead lap, but we're up to 19th. And what was our aim? A top 10 was our real stretch target.
Stretch a top 10. I mean, top 15 was what has been mentioned during this race. Yeah. I think I have to lift through that corner at the moment, just with the weight of the car.
Yeah, you have to nail the line or lift. I think I only went, out of all the laps I did, I reckon only a third of them were flat. Probably not even that many. You want to just get yourself a bit more to the right, mid bus stop, just to open that one up.
Pitting.
Okay. They carry a bit more speed through there, but nervy that you
It's all
can't
about
see the
exit.
wall.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see
Yeah.
it, then it's there. But it's all about the exit.
Got a slow car on the left. We have a car stopped on the left. There's an incident ahead.
That is in tatters as well.
Yeah, well managed there, mate. Oh, you disappeared on mine.
I've got all sorts of red bars going on in the top right hand corner of my screen. That's frustrating.
To be fair, I'm just looking at it. Your connection isn't overly bad in regards to the game, so it might just be a bottleneck in the car. In the PC, sorry. But you're back now.
Okay.
I mean, this is probably one of the races where you get the most amount of cars on, so it's demanding a lot of the GPU and CPU anyway, just in the race.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And then you chuck in all the way that it's got to render the graphics with the lights and stuff. It's probably asking a lot of my.
I mean, if it
Little
works, we know
laptop.
that it should always work.
I've been a bit braver there and kept my toe in, I think.
I mean, you can use all of that red and white curb. The moment you go all fours
Yeah.
off it, that's when you get your X. But
Yeah. Yeah. I think in daylight, being able to see that corner would then be okay. So I
Yeah.
could be able to see the exit and where my line is. But as you're going around it, I just can't quite see that curb. So I don't want to kind of leave my foot in and then. Sorry, boss. Tried to stay a bit further right and turn in, but just couldn't get the turn.
yeah, I'd say it's probably just a bit too much speed and a bit too of a narrower line, but it's fine. So you may find that a slightly later turning on the first initial right will allow you to keep right to then go left.
Okay, we'll have a look.
But you'll just find it will give you more pace down the straight. Oh, you disappeared again.
Which is a shame because I've nailed that corner.
I think the car sparks off board as you go through Eau Rouge. Next time round, I'm off board. I want to see some sparks.
As long as I'm, you know, counting as in I'm in the race. And my laps are going down as invalid, but as long as we're still in the race, then I don't mind these issues. It's just not very good for the recording and the stream.
Yeah, I mean, in regards to laps, it's not giving us any times, but they are counting as laps by the looks of it.
Yeah. It'd be nice to know where I'm kind of tracking at the moment, because I don't feel it's too bad, but I know I've got more in me, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'd look at it.
I don't want to spin it, mate.
No, that's fine. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking you're probably 223s. So.
Keep stopwatch out. Let's do it old school, baby.
The leader is pitting now.
I think you'll find people will start pitting now, so you just want to be wary of the next few laps of people coming out of the pits.
The leader just did a 27.051.
I'm not currently on board.
The matey behind me is flashing from miles away. He's definitely doing a Harry. You've clearly read the same textbook as each other.
Well, it's because we've overtook him at some point in the race, mate. So, it's this our old Curtis 40.
Oh, is it Curtis? Yeah, fair. Nailed that again.
The leader is pitting now. The leader is pitting now. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going in the pits by the sounds of it. So you may find that the guy who's behind, he may even peel off and then you haven't even got to worry about him.
Right there.
Apparently we're actually 28, so my thing's going to be dodgy readouts. But we got up.
I think when you're not in the car, it is.
Well, we were
wrong.
30 something, so you gained some positions.
Yeah, I mean, my current thing says a P12, which we know that's not right.
The actual black box will be the one that will tell us.
The leader is pitting now.
So slow through that bus stop. Must get better. Must get better.
I'd say you're going too quick into it. You're going too quick
Which
into
is
it.
nuts because I feel slow. I missed that by a mile.
Yeah, I'd say you're... Yeah, so that guy behind you, he'll be able to do you down the straight, so don't worry about him. Although you've absolutely flew through there.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I just sort of lift at the end and let him go up the inside. Depends how close he is. I can't really see.
He's close now.
Yeah, and it's hard to let him through around this section. But he's
Just have to be
racing. Just
patient,
stay to the
isn't it?
left and he'll send it. Yeah, good. Just stay wide.
Got
Stay
one on
wide.
your right.
Yeah, yeah.
All clear, all clear.
Because he was racy earlier on in the thing, and the reason why we overtook him was because he decided to send it on a corner where he just wasn't going to get past him. Just disappeared on mine again. Oh, yeah, he just disappeared.
Yeah, everyone's disappeared on mine, which is annoying. Because he's right in front of me somewhere.
But imagine he'll pull away, so don't worry about it too much.
The leader is pitting now.
No, when he comes back, literally, I'm on his gearbox. Ah,
Thing is, he's lighter but got worn tyres. That's his issue.
that was funny. Oh, no, he'll pull away. He'll pull away.
I'm surprised he hasn't pitted yet.
There we go. Slides in that corner, I tell you. Right, so if I try and kill a bit more speed,
Yeah, just
stay
get-
wide,
yeah,
turn.
Really get across that right
yeah.
curb, stay right, and then across. Yeah, much better. Perfect.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah,
say
that right hand curve disappears off the third screen. You can't see it, and then you've got to kind of turn in.
The trick is you can take that sausage curb on the right, as in clip it with the front right wheel, but you don't want to hit the sausage curb on the left, because that'll rock it, and you then have to be patient on the throttle.
Okay. No one really around me, so sorry, just keep the car on the track, go nicely around.
The team in front are in the pits. I'm not sure if it's a pit stop or pits. So I'm just going to... They just somehow overtook Team Glow. Okay, so Team Glow are going into the first corner, which are now the team in... Are they in front? Oh, ignore me. Ignore me, I've got the things branded the wrong way. Okay, so Team Glow's behind us. Okay, Team Glow's behind us. HP Racing have just gone through the S's at the end of the Kemmel Straight, so we're a lap behind them, maybe? You're not showing on my screen now, so... Are you back?
Ooh, somehow managed to keep that.
You can be quite greedy on that one, because I won't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I mean, quite greedy is how I would describe it. That was like me entering an all-you-can-eat buffet, kind of greedy. Oh, I tell you, that corner, you can soon lose it. I think that's the best I've ever taken that bus stop.
23.9.
223.
Well, I told you, I reckon you're 223s.
car in front is pitting.
I mean, our entry number for this is 22, which due to iRating and all of those bits, is how they calculate that we're the 22nd best team. And we're running about 27th with obviously a crash.
It's good. Oh, that's going to be too wide. Yep. Can't quite get back onto the track quick enough. Just round to the end of the curb, annoyingly. It's made me question life into the bus stop.
.07.
So that Tommy Koski, who's the car behind us who is lapping, he's setting the same laps as you, mate.
23s, 24s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's got a couple of faster laps, but in the main, there's not much difference.
Optimal's in the 222s. But at the moment, I've had 2 of the 6Xs that I said I'd get on this stint, so I need to
Still good
just
going.
make sure
Just want
I
to worry
sort
about
myself
it.
out.
If you've done 2 so far, X's ain't an issue, so just forget about it.
No. That was a recovery. That was going. BMW makes that nice little kind of farty noise that tells you I'm about to slide.
Oh, that's the traction control.
Yeah. Well, it helped me out a bit there, that's for sure.
It's like a grinding noise, isn't it?
Yeah. Missed that part. There we go. Okay.
How many... Don't worry about it now. Only flick about with it on the straight. But what's the fuel looking like? Just wait till the kennel's straight. Don't worry about it now. Just trying to find out how to bring the black box up, but I can't.
.861.
Faster than a 224, you know.
Ooh, what have I done? I've just opened. So the the next team in front of us for position, you're way quicker. And they're just going into the first corner. They're like mid to high 220 odds. So you're like 3-4 seconds a lap quicker.
Thank you.
Okay.
24.058.
Disappeared. Did you have a chance to look at the fuel at all?
No.
Okay.
Remaining 14.4.
Okay, cool. So about 14 laps, maybe 13. Which I think will bring us to the halfway mark.
Estimated laps 13, yeah.
That car is a lap down.
Yeah, I reckon that'll bring us to the 90-minute mark.
This car in front of me, what is that? I'm not on my relative at the moment, so I had to check the
It's
fuel.
a lap car, so you're actually in front of them. But
The leader just did a 23.402. Got one on your right.
why can't
Thank
everyone
you.
be like that?
Yeah, that was very, very good. It's how I try to be. I know, like you said to me in the past, you know, sometimes being a bit more racy is better, but and I agree, 100%.
It's just being
And
predictable.
I give that stuff, yeah, I give that stuff up a bit too quickly sometimes. But that's good. That's very kind. He's obviously heard about me. Strange when you see some headlights and there's no other cars around. So where is that coming from?
Yeah, you do get some random lights. But I think that's down to reflections and graphic settings, as in the sense that the lights aren't bouncing off walls, they just go through them.
Ah. A bit too slow and a bit too soon.
HP
Go.
Racing have disappeared, so I think we're going to take a position here.
Sorry.
25.4.
Bit of a slow lap, that one, just dealing with the necessary. What's Matthew Hyatt doing on lap times? He's the next car to me on track.
With me 1 moment.
Excuse me.
As you can tell, I can't find him. Oh, I've got it now.
Yeah, so
He's high.
The car behind you.
I'll be he's 22s, 23s, 24s, 25s. So he's all over the place.
erratic then, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. What a silly place to get an X.
But you're in front of him anyway, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if I could catch him, really. Give myself a little something to concentrate on. Outside of track limits.
9 X's. We'll take that so far with crashes. As a team,
if I
that is
can,
not you. It's a team.
yeah. So if I can match or be better than the first stint. Oh, whoa, baby. Take a breath, get some composure. That was gnarly.
I mean, even I nipped up there when I was off board.
Oh, giving up absolutely everything I'd gained on that lap into the bus stop there.
24.4.
Just gonna check my pants. Jim says keep digging. I'm gonna keep digging. So I killed my speed there to avoid the X. That was... Get your composure. Get composure. Sort yourself out.
Oh, I've just disappeared. I don't want to talk whilst you're going through that rouge. Let me know when you're through it.
I'm through it.
Okay. You may find it's worthwhile bumping the TC up a couple of slots now, as the tyres may start to slip.
I'm already on 6, mate.
Okay, cool. I mean,
So,
you can go up to 9.
I've got a couple there. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I think I've got a couple there. I can go up to 8. 8 or 9. I think I go a bit too slow through those corners at the end of the Kemmel. There's definitely more pace to add, but I just don't want to spin the car, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I go through it in 3rd gear, but I think if you went
Yeah,
for 3rd gear, you'd be like anti-stalling type stuff. But I tend to.
I end up just dipping into the 2nd gears.
Yeah. I'll drop into the 2nd gear on the right hander, mainly for rotation. Drop it into 3rd, and then you feather the throttle round. Because you don't need to touch the brakes again on the. You may need to dab them on the left hander, but you don't need to dab them on the right hander. You can just feather that with throttle.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do. Just sort of lift a little bit, just to get the nose down. Same there. Could definitely have carried a bit more speed. I say that. Oh no! 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 No!
Never mind, mate. I think that's probably going to be a box job because that'll be the engine.
We got damage on the front end.
It's got me wheel damage. I've got damaged car, mate. Yeah, go through, go through.
Got one on your right.
Yeah, just definitely box, mate, because I think we'll do what we had in the other one where you just suddenly the engine goes.
Just caught that little bit of grass on the left-hand side with the rear wheel.
Never mind. You've done the right-hand front, I've done the left-hand front.
It's delivering really consistently there. Managed to carry a lot of pace through into that corner on that exit. Would have been a good run down. Frustrating. Oh, whoa. I didn't realise it was that tight.
Pitboxing.
I've done half a stint.
I've done half a stint as well, mate.
5,
Oh,
Yeah, you just hit that gravel.
2, 1. Right here.
3.
We got a hold for 40 seconds. Why?
So I assume we're kind of auto fuel and all that stuff, or what do I need to do here?
That should just do it itself.
Auto fuel's not ticked on mine.
Okay, we'll tick it.
That says begin fueling. Yeah, okay. Do I get out of the car? Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to. What we got? We're about halfway through. What's the repairs?
It says 3 minutes.
Any optionals?
That is just optionals. 3 minutes.
Okay. We'll take
So it
that.
didn't even need to be done. Yeah, it's pretty lucky, really, considering how much I stoved into that wall.
I'm pretty sure had you kept going, we'd have had, was it Road Atlanta or Road America all over again?
Yeah, something would have gone.
We're about halfway through. Full fuel is about 23 laps, isn't it?
Yeah.
But two. So I'm just trying to work out if we're doing like 224s. How do I work that one out? 2.24.
I'll do 2.5. If you do 2.5, that's 2.5 minutes.
Times 24 equals. So a full stint is about 54 minutes. And my thoughts are is obviously we're going to need that equal driving thing. And we're going to probably have about 90 minutes left. So I think you probably want to go down to 3/4 of a fuel. And then kind of do what I was meant to do. 2 3/4 stints. So we make sure that we got fair.
So if I put in 20 gallons?
I use different. I'll hop you out and I'll do it. Hold on 2 secs.
Okay, cool.
All the damage is repairable.
Move it, move it. I can't move it, move it. What's it going about?
Right, I've done it, but I don't think they'll do the fuel until afterwards.
Alright, that's it. Go.
On the fuel, how many estimated laps is it giving you?
So it says 10.2, but that's because I've got 11 gallons in the tank. It's not added to fuel yet.
Yeah, I think that's the... Wait for him to damage to repair and see what that does. But I think we want about 20, 18, 20 laps. We were up to 24th. I think we're going to go some to get top 20, but definitely want to be top 25.
Two crashes. I mean, we spent 10 minutes in the pits, mate. What can we expect, really? You know.
But so you take that 10 minutes, and we're 4 laps behind. We're pretty much on the pace, which is annoying. Feel good?
Yeah, 20 laps. Whatever was on there was going to go way over, so I just stopped it and drove out.
Cool, right. There is a car coming. Just be aware.
Well, I gave him the space. He's made an absolute mess of it, but
Car on your right. That car is a lap down. Clear
I
on the
wasn't
right.
live, so ignore me. I'm live now.
so the guy, the one in front of me now is someone that we're ahead of, but I just let him through at the same time because he looked like he was being a little pacey, a little racy through.
Wow, you got a car out the pits, mate, so you just want to get that up to speed first.
Yeah.
Chris, got Curtis Hoy back.
Is he back?
He's back. He's the next car behind us. But I have a suspicion he's racing on his own, so he'll be DQ'd. We may get some spots with DQs.
Okay. So you saw I just touched the gravel bit here on the
Yeah, you
left.
ran over the green and caught the gravel.
Shame, there's no off track for that. That would have been fine. But I've got a worse punishment. So.
You would have, I reckon, had you not touched the gravel and kept going, you would have got an X.
I am so sorry about that. That's absolutely...
Don't go forward. Reverse. Turn it round on the grass.
The car behind is pitting. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix
There
it.
you
We
go.
got damage on the front end.
Fiddlesticks.
But you hit the wall.
Oh, I hit the wall. My steering wheel is currently 90 degrees.
Okay, box. Don't stop there.
Oh, mate, I can't steer it round. Honestly, that is... Wow.
I couldn't even see you cut out on mine.
Just... I'd lifted to go round that corner, and it started to slide. I'd recovered it, and then, of course, it flicked it the other way, and then, yeah, it was gone. Do you know what? I haven't had a bad race there, really. You've just a couple of... Well, that one's my fault. I mean, I tried to do what I needed to do, but honestly, man, this is going to take a while,
3, 2,
if not the whole race.
right here.
All right, I'll keep coming forward, mate. Yeah,
How long?
6 minutes 50.
Okay. Don't add any fuel. Take tyres. And I'm gonna go and get coffee. So, BRB.
I was going to say, do you want to take this go? But
I need you to get this stint, otherwise we're gonna get done for fair.
okay, how do I do the tyres? Make sure I get the tyres.
I'll do it. I'll jump you out. You literally just do it in the black box. Just make sure they're ticked.
Okay, cool.
All the damage is repairable.
Yeah, you can knock back in. You had worn tyres on that one. I don't know if you changed tyres in the last one.
I don't know. My engineer hopped in and done that for me, so I've got no idea, mate.
Yeah, they were. You had 85%. So
Oh, that's why then.
I mean that's still enough for grip, but you find if they're cold, if they've cooled down a bit and gone out, that'll be why.
Yeah. So you've taken up the TC and the ABS as well, one notch.
No, that was an error. Take that back. That's because I tweaked those before I flicked to the tyres page by accident.
So I don't mind if you think that's what I should do, then that's what I'll do. Right.
No. I tweaked that because I went in thinking that was the tyres and it wasn't. So.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Because I changed the tyres and then went to go back, and then it was just me piddling around on my steering wheel. So. I don't think traction control would have saved you on any of them. You may have found actually having less traction control would have saved the first one. Not the first one, yeah, the second one, sorry. Alright. BRB.
Thank you.
Lengthy repair. We've spent a little bit too much time in the pits there, a couple of crashes, which is frustrating. But there we go. These things happen.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear. Car on your right. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. All clear, all clear.
Right.
Right, I'm back. I'm back.
How many sugars have you got in your coffee?
None, but I did make it strong.
That's definitely how coffee should be.
$36 out of 56. That's not too bad. Are we on 26x combined?
26?
Well, it says incident
16.
Well, it says 16 and 10. But I'm not sure if I'm interpreting that right.
Well, I think we're on 16, mate.
Yeah, we are. Ah. Yeah, 16.
I've got a lot of cars queuing up to overtake me.
Yeah, just lift off the brakes in the braking zone and let them go up the inside.
End of the Camel Straight, you can take the inside.
Thank you.
Car on your right. Clear on the right. Car on your right.
Thank
All
you.
clear, all clear.
I couldn't do a lot more, mate. He seemingly came in a little slow. Alright, let's try and keep with these guys. I've kept with them, made them disappear.
I was going to say, I've realised I wasn't going live, so I've just gone live and I've just lost you.
Yeah, I need to work out what that's all about. I know there's a lot of cars on track, so it's a big ask maybe from my PC. I don't know.
Initially looking at the connection, your connection looks okay.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think it's GPU, CPU orientated.
and there's not a lot I can do about that. Is there? That is what it is. Unless I drop the graphics down a bit.
Yeah, you can drop them a little bit, but you're still going to
I think
have
I
the same
have.
issues.
Yeah.
But I think this will be the most taxing it will be graphically. It's a lot of shadows, a lot of cars. So that car in front of you is the team in front of us. But they're obviously...
The whole lap ahead.
Yeah.
Or more.
I don't actually know what they are. Let's have a look.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
It says they're 9 laps behind the lead, and we're 9 laps. God knows.
On my relative, everyone is red.
Yeah. Most people are going to be red to us.
I literally couldn't have given you any more room there.
You've disappeared, so I don't know if you've disappeared to him. I haven't seen anything.
I'm not being funny, mate. Disappear or not, he knows I'm there. He knows not to go to the edge of the track, taking that corner, because where else am I going to go? He needs to go tight to the inside.
There's a 0x though. It's fine.
Utter stupidity.
It's only gone down into 0x.
More thankful I didn't end up in the wall. Just unnecessary.
What did he do? He disappeared? Was it Freeway Rouge or something?
No, it's first corner, mate. When I went wide into the first corner, I gave him the inside, and then on exit, he just came right to the edge of the track.
I was one of those who owns the track, guys.
I mean, I don't know what else I could have done, to be honest with you. And I don't know where he is in his race, but there's a chance of ruining it for something really silly. I don't really I don't get it. Right, concentrate. This car feels really slippy. Don't know if we're still carrying some damage. It did say before from the first one that we carried a bit of wheel damage from that, but it wouldn't be perfect.
That'll be why then. But you will find there's a lot of marbles off the racing line, so you come off the normal racing line, you'll pick up crap.
Okay. It's very clever, isn't it? It's almost like real life.
Yeah, you'll get dusted marbles.
Is that just as you grow older?
This is a child-friendly stream. So is the car pulling then? Oh,
Yeah.
Disappeared. Okay. And was that pulling after my incident?
Yeah, I did notice a little of that, but I can't help but feel it's just, see, I don't know the car well, and but yeah, I would say it is.
I'll jump in the cockpit and have a look.
Incident in Eau Rouge. Not the words you want to hear just as you enter Eau Rouge. Okay, we'll settle it down.
I mean, we're P35 at the moment. Still plenty to happen.
How many cars enter this one?
56.
Wow, yeah, no wonder my little gaming laptop is struggling.
You say little, it's not far off the same spec as my PC, mate.
Do you think it might be the power supply unit more than anything? Just chucking a word out there that I learned.
Well, it could be the PSU.
Yeah, I learned that recent, so you know, I'll just throw it out there.
I reckon it's a GPU, CPU, throttle job, bottleneck.
Not getting enough power because of the PSU.
We haven't got enough PSU in the car, I know that. I reckon it's more CPU, GPU, just in the sense of there's a lot of processing going on.
Yeah, that's where I notice it. Most definitely, the handle's different. A little bit too early on the turn in there. Don't you dare spin on me.
Should be alright there. Traction control will save you on the straight. I mean, everyone around you. Oh. Just be careful reversing.
We got damage on the front end.
Manage that well.
Say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Is it pulling, or do you think it's just aero?
At this moment in time, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, go on with it, mate. If the engine goes, the engine goes. We need to get stint.
Oh, hello. There's a car that's just appeared on me.
You've disappeared on mine.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Yep.
I've seen a 4X come up. What's happening?
Yep. I mean, I'm just getting smashed about, mate. So genuinely couldn't tell you what is going on. I'm
Looks like your car is totaled.
guessing it is because of connectivity
Press and hold to
or
reset.
whatever is going on with my PC, mate. Car's just literally smashing into me left, right, and centre, even though I'm out of the way.
Just bring it into the pits, take the repair, and then we'll
Got one on
just
your
see what
right.
we can do.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, it's not.
I didn't see any of it. It's all just
On your right.
come out on mine.
Clear on the right.
Perhaps for me, it's best to not have all of the bits and bobs going on all at once.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
That's fine, mate. Bring it back.
See, Porsche, you were concentrating too much on flashing your lights rather than just getting around me. I mean, it doesn't break and it doesn't turn.
I mean, it sounds fucked.
Wait, this is child friendly. If I'm not allowed to reference Dusty Marbles, you definitely can't F-bomb. I mean,
Mate, we're
It's
1x away from a penalty.
mate, I'm so frustrated. I don't feel like
the front
I've
left has all
done.
collapsed. So,
I don't feel like I've raced badly. I've just had, well, two of them are just the wheels spinning up, the back end going, and me stonking it into a wall,
yeah, it's... if you're
and us
lost, it
feathering the
doesn't-
throttle and trying to be nice, you know. But
Yeah, the issue is this: we've hit walls. That's the issue. We've got a
well, I've hit walls. You haven't.
We've got some lovely spark pictures coming on though.
Ooh. I said to you I wanted to crop some carnage, didn't I? So
Thank you.
You're not gonna get
Man's
it from
got-
mine.
man's got his wish. Yeah, that's.
You got the front
Well,
left's
obviously,
gone. So if
Got one on
I've
your
obviously
left.
got one wheel here.
it's all collapsed, so just be cautious when you're going into the pits. Just be cautious of the right-hander because your car's not going to turn.
Yeah.
You've disappeared. It just as it disappeared, there's just like an explosion of dust.
Yeah. Apologies if any of that carnage was due to my connection, people.
Have you got up in the top right? Have you got like a little latency bit, like a little black box with connection?
Yeah, the C is red.
Okay. I mean, my C's red as well.
S is orange, and green. Yeah, C is red, orange.
So that's CPU. I believe.
Right.
3, 2,
I believe, but I might be wrong.
right here.
Man,
How long?
6 minutes or so. Sorry, dude.
All the damage is repairable.
6 minutes with 7 minutes with 3 minutes of optionals.
Yeah. Well, look, you know, we've gotten further in this one than any that I've previously messed up.
I mean, what's that? It's going to take us about the 2 hour mark. Well, I'm just trying to work out on laps.
I think
it's me. I think we need laps from me.
yeah, I think you're.
I mean, we're inevitably going to get a penalty. So apparently you've only done 20 laps. No, I've done 15.
Yeah, this is the issue. Yeah, everyone else disappears, so I'm heading up Eau Rouge. Everyone else has disappeared. So I'm just watching the replay. So of course, no one else is going to see me, are they? They're not going to know where I am.
No, it's just a complete sort of cluster.
So it's guesswork. I've like I can see them obviously as I'm driving. So I'm on the inside line, and then my car just gets hammered into.
I mean, I couldn't see anything. Obviously, Mark.
And then I get sent off the track.
So
Yeah, it's bizarre, mate. Like I say, I can see the cars around me, but then they sort of disappear. But let me
There's
have a
some
little
lovely
crop
clips
of
of
that.
you, the driving back with the sparks. Can definitely make that into something better than it is. To be fair, mate, there's quite a few cars blinking on mine. So the positive is auto fuel is 70 laps, and that should get me to the end. So when the repair's done, I'll get it to auto fuel again, and we'll see what we can do. Question is, where are we in? I mean, we're going to be best part of 15 laps off the lead lap. I think what this highlights is you don't actually need to be that quick. You just need to be clean, without incidents, and you'll get a decent
Out
result.
of trouble. Yep. Yep.
Is there any close action out on the track that we can? Okay, third and fourth's pretty tight. I mean, the guy who's in third, for example, mate, your laps are on par with him. First are pretty quick. Or Matthew Fernando's pretty quick. Then Jason Harris is again similar to you.
Yeah, I think. Well, my laps are kind of average, right? So the guys here that are good, like yourself and plenty of the others in there, that you're going to be faster than me. That's fair, but I mean average. So if you can get out and do a good stint like you did, I can remain on track.
I think the issue is had I done a full stint, it would have been a completely different ballgame.
100%, mate. It's your fault. The whole thing is your fault. Definitely. Yeah. There was a moment there because I'd had my crash and I was in the pits, but you'd had 7 minutes worth and I had 3 minutes. So I was like, this is okay. This feels fair. Second one, 7 minutes worth. All right, fine. Now it's 10 minutes versus 7 minutes. I'll accept that as the slightly more rookie of the two of us. Now this is just outrageous to have spent, 25 minutes nearly in the pits in a 3-hour race. It's not good enough. So
Yeah, well, it's going to be. I think, yeah, the pace is there, but I think in this grand scheme of things, you're going to look back on it and you've done about 20 laps.
Yeah.
But the pace is there, so I think that's definitely worth noting.
Yeah.
There's not many teams left in this.
I am going to blame a bit of the capability of my system here as well, because there's definitely been a lot of jumping around, isn't there? And we just got 8x because no one could see me and I could see no one. So this current session of being in the pits is because no one could see me and I could see no one. So
Second and third are going to start scrapping, mate. You better want to jump on board for that. But their cars keep disappearing.
second and third, yeah, maybe you're better off jumping on board for.
Well, they're just not there on mine.
Are they? Where? So what are there?
So it's Team SLBM and BK.
So we'll jump into second place.
Team
Oh,
SLBM.
just as the slide happens. Oh, there we go.
It's just centre around the outside.
Thank you, man.
We kicking himself for that one.
Top three. Oh
It's
no,
tight.
the leader's a BMW, mate. So we're not going to be the best BMW.
Hmm.
I actually think there's generally quite a poor lobby of connections as well.
Is there? Yeah.
There's loads of people, 150, 200 ping.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy here with 300, 300s. Half the field, maybe even 2/3 of the, maybe 3/4, are orange. Right, we're on to the optionals anyway, mate. 2.5 minutes. And you say we're carrying some damage still.
That's what he'd said after that first crash. Yeah, I mean, you had the car when it was clean, so you might say that it's okay, but
The leader is pitting now.
I think we're coming to the next cycle of pit stops for the guys who kept it clean. Get the tyres, and I'll auto fuel it. I don't know how long's left. If you're still about, and hypothetically there's another issue, you'll hop back in.
Yep.
But if I can take it to the end, I will.
So the current laps, it says, is 15 and 5.
It's 15 and 20.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Well, that's probably down to my
So you're 20, I'm 15.
issues.
I think realistically, as long as the driver who's done, so between us, basically, you've got to have done at least 25%.
Yeah, a quarter of what you've done, not a quarter of the total.
The leader is pitting now.
Which, even if I do that now, it's going to be...
If you did 80 laps, I would still be okay.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do that. I reckon I'll max do 18.
Yeah.
I still think it might be 15. We'll just rev the engine. The engine's still in. But yeah, if you haven't got to go by the end and there is another incident, I'll pop you back in, and then we might as well just keep it clean.
Yeah, I'll do that. No worries. I'm here.
Adding 57 litres.
That's it, go.
But that might not be enough. Come on. May need to do some fuel saving here. Right, I've got 25 laps worth of fuel.
That's it, go.
How long's left, Rubes?
I don't know because I'm not in the car. Remaining time an hour.
So it's 25
So yeah,
2 minutes.
yeah, that's about right, mate. Yeah, you might well be able to make it. Roger, you're a bit quicker than me, aren't you?
Car seems alright. Bit jittery, but seems alright.
Yeah, you probably need to be doing about 26 laps to eke out the hour.
That Alan King behind me, what's his lap times?
Well, We the Alan King 3 lap times are mid 220s, mate. He's slower than me. He's 224s his best lap. He's 227s, 226s.
Okay, so if I can, don't let him through. We are slowly pulling away from him. The car tried to go there.
We got a slow car up ahead. We have a car stopped on the right. Go left.
Yeah, so it still thinks I'm going to need to add 15 litres to get to the end.
Okay, mate.
If I make sure there's no margin, I only need 11 litres.
21.765.
I'm having a short shift in lift and coast, and I'm not even sure that'll be enough. There's something wrong with the car because it tries to step out through there. I don't know if it's just the amount of fuel lowering the height, but
21.677.
So if you see me keep looking to my left, I've got my fuel calculator just on the left of the screen, right in the corner on the triples. It's really touch and go, but I don't think we're going to do it.
They're showing us a black flag. You have to drive through the pits without stopping.
Got to drive through.
Yes.
I was hoping it might be like a 5-second penalty because I can then top up the fuel.
So it would save you some fuel driving through, but not quite enough. Percent thinking something with this laptop is not powerful enough. I need to have a look at.
I wonder if taking it up to 6th gear may help. Why is he defending
Car on
his
your
level
right.
through? Okay.
Alright, man. We gotta come in for this black flag or we'll be disqualified. All clear, all clear. The car behind you is pitting.
I'll drive through this lot.
The leader just did a 22.194.
I'll box this lap. So far, I've made it so we only need 10 litres, so I've made it so we've saved a litre. think putting it into 6th may be the issue, or maybe the key. Tell you what, that corner is blooming tight.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Can you hear me, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know if you could hear me before or not.
I mean, that's the only time I've just heard you.
Yeah, don't know why that was. So I heard you say something like you're going to be putting 10 litres in.
Yeah, so whereas
And
we
then
were 11, I've now got it to 10.
Okay.
So, but I think that's just because of the lesser laps. So, dirty tyres, God. Chris Hoy's up to 3rd, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, Curtis.
Okay,
Goes to show, right?
Chris
Keep it
Curtis.
clean. Keep it clean.
We overtook it, so technically we're quicker.
Oh.
Apparently we used more fuel on that lap going through the pits.
My computer's having problems just watching you go round.
Clear on your right. Clear on the right.
Definitely feels like a bit more understeer, but I don't know if that's just the track.
The car behind you is pitting.
We need to start lifting coasting, I think.
Drink.
22.499.
The car behind is pitting.
I think I'm going to take the attack. Approach of set. We're going to pit for fuel, which is annoying, but just got to go silly slow. And then we've got damage as well, which is up down fuel usage. So. Look at how the car behind us just pulls us on a straight. Just absolutely pulls us. But way quicker in the corners. 1.9.
21.618.
Still having to live through the we're in a nice window, which is probably the only saving grace. You there, Ruby? Or are you still getting a drink?
Twenty point 982.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Happened nicely, mate.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pit for fuel because... hold on. The car has got some damage and I think it's dragged you down the straight. So that's why I'm struggling to save fuel. So I'm just gunning it now and just accepting I'm going to pit for like 3 laps.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
.605.
I think an interesting thing is that so I think we're catching a couple of cars, obviously laps ahead of us, is how they're going to feel when I come up.
In terms of your aero.
No, in the sense of they probably don't want to let me through. We had one let us through, but they may have that little bit of arrogance. I mean, we may not, but...
The leader just did a 21.243.
I think we're on the same pace as the leaders, aren't we?
Need some lunch, mate, so I can't see. Bear with me.
That's right.
You run back up. You obviously, I mean, this live stream on Twitch is going to be a nightmare. It's just jumping around all over the place. Kind of feel like turning it off.
I mean, if it's not a great stream, just cancel it.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Car on your left. Clear on the left. 22.243.
I think we're literally 2 or 3 laps out from not having to make that pit stop.
Well, I close Streamlabs, and all of a sudden things look a little better.
Yeah, that'll just be a GPU, CPU thing, I reckon.
However, Streamlabs also had frozen.
Have you not got Twitch open on a phone or something so you can see what the stream is?
No,
I've got
that's way too technical for someone like me.
I've got my iPad on with it. Whoa, no. I'll do a few more laps. I'll pit now, put new tyres on, take the fuel, and then it's just a brag it to the end.
Okay, mate, cool.
Are you in front of your PC now?
22.41.
I can be, yep. What do you need, brother?
It's just understanding who's on what laps. Realistically, if I go to the end, I'm going to have another 15, 16 laps.
So what is it you need to know?
Well, I need to know if you're going to be a quarter of my laps if you stick another 50.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I will be. Although it has only registered me as 6, and 7 of those are in brackets, so I don't know if that's because of the inability to
Yeah.
validate the laps. I'm happy to jump in for, I don't know, if you did another 3 or 4 laps and then I jump in, I don't know. Don't know what you want to do.
Let me get to, how long's left? 30 minutes. Let me do another 10 minutes and then you do the last 20.
Yep, perfect.
Because I think the actual time spent in the car won't be too dissimilar. Obviously that's what the fuel issue is. Are you watching something in the background? Sounded like Ryan Reynolds.
It was actually about KT tape.
Oh, okay. Don't get us done for copyright. To our one viewer.
It's a fantastic product.
We're just having some freebies there.
.028.
Yeah, I don't know if those laps in brackets are counting or not. I imagine they are because we're green, but
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
am surprised I haven't heard people like going at each other. Normally the radios are full with abuse.
I've not really heard any radio at all, to be honest. No one's really said a lot.
Other than the odd thank you.
Twenty-one point 644.
Yeah.
The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting.
You got last few pit stops going on, have we?
You've got a slow car on the left. Go right. You got one on your left. Stay right. Clear on the left.
Got rid of some of that
The car
understeer,
in
sending the
front
brake
is pitting.
balance back a bit.
Do you think it is aero then, or is some damage that we're carrying?
I don't know, but it's a lot more loose. It's a lot loose. A lot loose? A lot more looser than it was.
Looser?
Yeah, it's just like the high speeds. I dare and go flat. I dare and go flat up El Rouge. In the last corner here, I think I'm touch and go. If I get the line really perfect, I can go flat, but. I mean, if you jump on YouTube, you'll see my throttle mapping in the bottom left. Alright, 2 more laps, mate, then you're in.
21.371.
At the moment, we have 7x left to play with.
Love that you've told me that. Really subtly. Oi, Davis. Don't get us booted out. Right at the end.
Well, I hope that there'll be some DQs and we may then get a nice little. So I think there's a couple of people who haven't been in the team. So that Robier, I'm pretty sure we overtook him not too long ago.
How long have I got, Harry, before you're in?
Well, I was going to do 1.5 laps, so
Okay. Enough time for a Jimmy.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. 21.797.
You there, Ruby?
I am, mate, yep.
Get to the right box this lap, alright?
I am in the cockpit.
Coming up to traffic anyway, so it makes sense to pit this lap.
The leader just did a 21.097.
Thank you.
It has been a really very lovely lobby, hasn't it? Everyone's been very thankful of one another. Very kind. Very beautiful.
I mean, even when people were driving into each other on the like formation lap, still nothing.
20 minutes to go.
And laps 7Xs, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you seen how big of a drop it is down behind that pit entry?
Yeah, that's down towards where the paddock is, isn't it?
Yeah. Mad.
We are only now one lap behind the car in front of us, by the way.
Right, so if I keep it clean, there's a chance.
There's a chance. I mean, we've got to go
There's a
some.
chance. Unless he has a...
Beat me out when I pull up, okay, if you're live.
3,
I believe I'm live.
1. Right here.
Hello? There we go, remove driver. Happy days. Race.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Oh, he can't see you. You out on track? You out on track, or oh, I can see you now. Still a bit glitchy.
Just...
You should have a nice little gap to the guys behind. El Rouge, the car wants to step out on you, so just be aware of that in the middle part. And then the left-hander, I can't think what it's called, just before the bus stop, it wants to step out on you there as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
Let's get the tyres warmed up, get eye back in, and then we're off.
Just seeing, what's the Golf doing? Before you switched over?
I think it was SJ Kim was shot 5 under today. There was a few that were 2 or 3 under today.
Oh, wow. I think they'll close
maybe.
up today.
Yeah.
I think if the
Just need a couple of the front runners could have a bit of a mare, and then the others might.
I reckon
Grows
Rose will
up
be
a little
leading
bit, but-
after today. Like his 2 rounds beforehand have just been solid. First round he just had no putts going.
Who's that?
Rose.
Hope so, mate. I'm gonna use my winnings to buy a new GPU or whatever you said, CPU, PSU.
The PSU's the cheapest, but I don't think that's your problem.
I've closed down all of my overlays and everything, and seems to be all right.
I mean, you still keep disappearing on mine.
Yeah, that's your PSU, CPU, GPU. That was not an X.
I can see everyone else. Tell you what, that Mustang sounds nice.
It does look nice as well. Same as the BMW, a bit more kind of meaty.
We're riding on board with Matthew Tate at the moment, and his team name is Team Matthew Tate, which would suggest he's on his own.
You definitely need 2 races in this, don't you? 2 participants.
I think so. Sure you have to, because you've got to get the split or the fair play, whatever it is. Although Matthew Tate does look like he's got a teammate. Hold on. No, he doesn't. So first and second are on their own. Third is 2 drivers. Fourth is 2 drivers. Fifth is 2 drivers. Sixth is 1. 7 is 2. 8, 9, 10 is 1. 11 and 12 have got 2 drivers. 13, I think, don't know what they're doing. 14. Sorry, I'm going through team entry numbers here, not actual results. Sorry. Team 14 and 15 have got 1 driver. 16 have got 2. 17, 18, 19 have 2.
The car in P
20 has 1. 20.
just hit the fastest
We may get
lap.
top 20, you know, right?
20.179.
Default top 20.
My telly's gurgling, so I have an suspicion that maybe you heard.
What times is the car that's in front of me on track doing? Jarko.
Bear with me one moment. The 3-3s Racing look like they're in the pits, which is the next car in front of us. And then ZPS is the next car. They're doing like fluctuating between mid 22s to 23s and 4s. But that's just 1 driver, so. Yeah, I can't ride on board with you.
got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Well, I enjoyed that, I've got to say.
Well, I've just suddenly got to you now. What's happened?
Just an overtake.
Ooh, you overtook. Ooh.
Yeah,
24.
obviously they're ahead of us, but
Most people are ahead of us, mate. So you just got to do what you got to do.
yeah, it's just nice to get a decent run down that last lot of kind of straights into the bus stop.
Ten minutes left, buddy.
Yeah, a couple of little errors there. Apologies, they cost dearly, don't they?
Tell you what, the TD mixed is a decent little mix of cameras.
10 minutes to go. It's going well. Keep at it.
Right, but I'm gonna have to come back because I've got a dog that's limping, so I need to go out and see what's going on. So, BRB.
Twenty-two point 21. The leader just did a 20.863.
With Harry going to sort out his dog, it would be pretty bad of me to get disqualified by the time he comes back. So I need to curb my enthusiasm a little.
23.297.
6.4 seconds to the chap ahead on track. Well, it's a big ask to kind of catch him, but let's see.
That car is a lap down.
Five minutes to go.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That's it up. Just make that stick.
Leader is pitting now.
Don't. Dreadful. Too many X's. I mean, too many X's.
Twenty-four point 456.
Thank you.
Right, I'm back.
Oh,
Is it white flag yet, or?
no, I'm guessing it'll be at the end of this lap now.
Well, it's 1 minute 40, so you may have 2 more laps. Depends where the leader is, in all honesty.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not outside.
Leader's behind me. So if I wait, then I don't have to do 2 laps, but let's go. Let's do 2 laps.
he won't have white flag yet. I think he'll get white flag next lap. So, yeah.
Just in time for a bit of footage of this incredible overtake. Oh, and someone coming out of the pits. Be interesting. And apparently there's an incident in Eau Rouge, so need to stay out of trouble.
Get left, get left.
What's the pit lane guy gonna do?
Oh, you're out.
Oh, he's flashing me, so I assume that means he's alright with me going by.
Well, it's that row bear which we've overtook several times, so.
Good old boy.
And he's still ahead of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's very kind.
I think since I did my stint in your stint, I think we've overtook him 3 times. And he's still got a damaged bumper. I think that Matthew Fernando, the lead, is petrified of trying to overtake him. Well, the dog with me, I'm surprised he hasn't jumped up yet for him to appear. There's an inevitable 5 seconds of fame. With where we are at the moment, our I rating is going to go up by 32. No, 23.
I need to do some sort of race to 1,000 I rating, to be honest. I don't know what the rules are and how you get I rating.
That's all done about
Probably just
finish position.
not driving like a spanner like I am, or is that just SR?
That's just SR. I rating's all about final position.
Oh, is it? Okay. So all I need is the Ferrari 296 at Okayama, and then I'll be fine.
Yes.
So I can finish all right on that.
Alright, man. White flag at the
Not
line.
to get yourself to 1,500 with that one. But I think a little 1k, road to 1k for you and road to 2k for me. I think I've got to 1.8 before, but I think then I just went for a spell of just rubbish races.
One more lap. I've got 3 X's in the bank, so should be okay, right?
Well, a car
Famous
contact will
last
take us over. The leader's finished.
Luckily, there's none of those around me.
So no one's going to be... Everyone behind you's finishing, so you're fine.
All right. Let's put in our best lap on the last lap. We'll see if we can break to 221s. That'd be a big ask. But let's see. Especially a big ask when you lose any momentum that you've got in that one section. No, we're still okay. We're still all right. I could make up about 3 hours in the bus stop, to be fair, because that's one I've always been dreadful at.
It's the slow speed corners where you lose the most time. I guess it's because you're in the corner for longer.
No, that's a shame. Potentially hitting a 221s there.
Good job you got those X's in the bank.
I would have been pushing otherwise, right? Yeah. Yeah, I would have been pushing. I'd have just moseyed around. No point spending 3 hours and then.
Well, we wouldn't lose any positions now anyway, because there's no one actually left behind us. I've just realised that my overlays go yellow as we're getting near to the DQ.
Crowd go wild. To the pit lane crew.
I don't think you finished yet. I think is it down the next straight?
There's the checker.
Hello. It's there. Oh, it was at the end of the straight. What an honour. There we go. giving it the big one to the fans.
I think that's the line there. Is it not? Yeah, I think.
No, no, it says
That's-
I've taken the
No,
flag.
that's the line because you've just driven past the guy with the flag waving.
All right, well, it told me it was done. He said that's the flag at the end of the
no,
straight.
that wasn't. But you're done now.
Well, Jim needs firing. Crew chief, he needs to be shot.
I fired him a while ago. I've gone back to the in-game stuff. Well, that went. Well.
Went amazing, but not dreadful. But
No, I think that was a story of what could have been. I actually think we could have been scrapping around the front, but that's a near perfect race for us.
you've got to ask a lot from me, I think, in that instance. So like keeping
the
it,
lap times are there.
yeah, keeping it on the track, keeping it steady, and pushing. Those two things don't necessarily go together, but there's opportunity there. What's quite reassuring is that we made it to 3-hour point, mate. We actually got ourselves a checkered flag.
That is our first finish.
We've collected one, so I don't know if we get a badge for that or not, but we definitely should.
I don't know, but the I rate, well, it says on you that your I rating's gone up 10. I don't know if it's the same for me or not, but I don't know what the results are. I mean, we'll have to wait for the session to close. But with everyone still there, we're 34th out of 59. I'm sure there was more. Oh, hold on, go entries. Still doesn't say.
Oh, I enjoyed it, mate. Thank you very much. That was good fun.
Yeah, I mean, commend anyone who does decide to go back and watch the entirety of this one.
Yeah, I think we could snip a couple of my kisses into the wall. How do we run through the carnage that happened in the race? Is there a way of doing that? Seeing all the crashes? I bet there were some serious ones. There was one guy with half the front or half the back of his car off.
You can go into the replay, and then So, are you coming into the pits or what?
No.
So if you come out, for example, now when you're looking at your home menu with like
Yeah.
the race over, if you click your helmet, for example,
Yeah.
you've got the list of names. If you scroll
Yeah.
all the way to the top, you've got focus on crashes, focus on leader, and most exciting.
Ooh, I like that.
So if you focus on crashes, then go right back to the start.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't seem to be doing it, but that's if you save the replay at the end of it and then do it. That's how you can then go through all of the carnage.
Okay, cool.
So, right.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thoroughly enjoyed it. What could have been?
It's the result in the end.
So, I'll just click the.
We'll see.
But yeah, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoyed that, Ruben. I don't know when the next one is, but we will progressively get better.
Definitely one of us will.